Hey guys, it's me, Christina Marie. So I am doing another foundation tutorial. This is the NYX Total Control Foundation Drops. Yes, these are drops. And when I saw this at Ulta, I was like so intrigued. When I put it on my hand, I was blown away because honestly, it looks like a full coverage drop. Let me open this bad boy up and show you guys what it looks like. When I read the ingredients, it has no oil and it's supposed to leave you like a soft matte finish. It says here, it's sheer to full cover velvety matte finish, and that is great for you girls with oily skin. Look at this. Okay, so I'm going to put on a little bit on the palm of my hand so you guys can see what I experienced when I went there. That was one drop. I'm telling you, this thing must be like pure pigment. Look at that. It's very runny, but look at this when I put it on my hand. Look at this. Like, isn't that like beautiful? And look, the coverage. So I'm going to put one more drop. You guys can see. When I was playing with it, I was so like intrigued with this thing. The coverage is gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on half of my face because you guys know I struggle with red pigmentation and freckles. These are my freckles. You can see the red pigmentation, my strawberry, my freckles, my moles. I have a lot of red colors and discoloration in my skin. So I'm going to apply it to half of my face and let's actually see how this works. So let's get started. I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and I'm just going to put this on my face. Now, I guess you could put it on the beauty blender, but I'm just going to put it on my skin. Oh, maybe it would be good if I actually pushed the dropper. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 3 dots there. 1 there. And 1 here. Okay. Ooh. So let's see how this looks. Wow, what do you guys think? Look at that. I did add 2 more drops. You saw me add 1 drop here, 1 drop there. But look at that. Look at the coverage. It's beautiful, right? And it is not full coverage. I think that if I put another coat on this, it will be totally like 100% full coverage, but it is a great coverage. You can see how much red pigment I naturally have in my skin. And you cannot really see any of that. It's a very interesting foundation. Okay, so you really have to work fast. It's almost like the old school the Color Stay by Revlon, you know, but their old school formula dried super fast, and so you'd have to work it really fast. It's the same thing with this. I noticed, like, if I waited too long, that's why I had to add more drops. If I waited too long, it dried up. So I think that you do have to work really fast to get this on, but it's funny because honestly, it feels like my skin. I don't feel like I have anything on. Actually, I'm sorry, I did put a primer on before applying this, as most of you girls do, but you know, like, I don't feel like I have foundation on, which is very interesting, and I think the coverage is wonderful. I'm going to add it on to the other side of the face. You know what? Let me apply it to the other side with my fingers and let's see how that works. So I'm just going to get some on my finger. Whoa, this might actually be a little difficult because it is so runny, but I'm going to apply it with my fingers on this side and see how the coverage comes out. So I do prefer it with a beauty blender because I noticed that it can be a little streaky, or you can see like it looks a little patchy right there because I think I kind of rubbed my skin too hard. And I know with the beauty blender, if I do this like right on top of that area, look how it takes away the patchiness. So I think with having that primer under my foundation and then rubbing it too hard, kind of just mixed everything together. I do recommend using a beauty blender or even a brush. I've seen people wear this with a brush. I actually am loving this look. I have a very oily skin combination, mostly oily in the T-zone, and I produce a tremendous amount of oil, so for me to be this matte is lovely. I am going to turn on the camera later on this evening and show you guys whether this held up or not. So this is my check-in. It's about 4 hours later, What do you guys think? I think I'm pretty mad. And I feel that I have oils on my face, but I haven't touched my face at all. But I don't see many oils. I look like it's holding up very well. I'm gonna check back in for dinner tonight. Okay. So my friend Karen here says that I'm a little bit shiny in my nose and my forehead. And this is like, I think like 6 hours later, six or 7 hours later. So that's good to know. And we're going to dinner and I'm gonna check in later.
Can I have a check in my mouth?
So I'm gonna ask them this question. How does my foundation look?
Wait, are you recording?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's huddle. Let's huddle.
How does the foundation look? Do I look
You
shiny?
just ate wings.
I just ate a bunch of wings, but
Yeah.
do I look shiny? Oh, he says I don't look shiny. Do I look matte?
This right here is matte. Yeah, right here.
And my nose is oily a little?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, and it's 8 hours later. Say hi, everyone. That's Paul, Karen, and Christina.
I know.